Alright, YouTube. So I'm back, man. This pretty much is gonna be a recap video. Um, Pretty much on my L that I took. As y'all can see, I'm down 300. I know from the video I just uploaded my trade for the day. I only lost one trade, but I took another trade, and I'm gonna show y'all in here in a little bit that I'm a 2 trade minimum. So I'm about to break my trade down, basically what I seen today and what happened pretty much. So we're gonna get into it. So as you can see today, you know what I'm saying, um we was bullish pretty much due from this 1 hour order block, 1 hour demand area or whatever. So right in here we was bullish for today, just for for a little bit from London, basically this is London. This was a London move push up, and we just took out the highs. But I recently was looking for sales, but I knew for a fact that this right here, this supply wasn't gonna hold. So it basically just took out these this damn near this triple high, double high, whatever, double top, whatever you want to call it. And my sales played out. As y'all can hear in the video, I was looking for a sale, but I took a scalp, a quick little scalp on a buy, and I'm about to show y'all what happened. So basically, I just what I do every morning. I just I'll mark up, see how structure is moving on a higher time frame. So I just mark up, look for breaker structures on a higher time frame from the hour to the 4 hour. So and basically we had a break on the hour. The 4 hour is not looking too good. You know what I'm saying? I knew we was gonna come back and get this wick because we have failed to break highs or whatnot on the 4 hours. So I figured we was gonna sell, but like I say, I was not anticipating for it to come and just take out these highs. I thought that supply was gonna hold on an hour, but it didn't. We broke through it, and made the move that I was looking for. But anyway, so basically what I took today was as y'all seen on the previous video, the other video, I basically took this trade right here. So what we did was we broke structure on this 1 minute time frame, which we broke structure to the top side. And we took this high out right here, but I just knew we had to go a little higher. So after we broke this high right here, and my main entry was here, but as you can see, when we got to this level right here, we broke through it. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't hold, but my first trade was here. So as I took the trade, I had a stop loss, but my stop loss was here, right? So my stop loss was pretty low, but at the same time, when I set my stop loss was below this red. But when I seen that this, if you can't see it, I don't know why it's lagging like this. But if you can see that we got close to my stop loss, and basically I was just shooting for these highs, where the high of this trend. So basically, let me show y'all. So I was taking these highs out right here. I was taking these highs out pretty much. I was aiming for that high right there to be taken out. And as y'all can see that when it came and hit that level right here, I got in on the break. I got in on the break of a candle, right? So as I got in on the break of the candle, which was this candle right here, as soon as we tapped the zone, I got in on the break of a candle. You see that we came back. The move wasn't ready to happen. I should have got in on this candle. I should have waited a little bit, but just being impatient. But I normally just get in as soon as it tapped my zone. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like how wide the zone was as far as my stop loss. But hell, this was wider than the damn zone, to be honest. If I ain't almost, you know what I'm saying? It was similar. So damn, hold on. Yeah, so it's damn near was the same, this whole candle, even though I got in a break of this candle. So it was the same zone or whatnot. So But yeah, so when I took the trade, I don't know why the hell I normally don't do that. I normally don't do this, but we was literally like a tick away, bro. As you can see, bro, we was one tick away from my draw, like from stopping out, and I just went on ahead and closed the trade because it was invalid. I thought it was an invalid trade, but next time I know for sure I'm not touching it. It's just gonna have to hit my shit. So, but yeah, I was gonna take this trade and I was gonna take it to basically, as you can see, and that was a 1-3. Yeah, a little bit over 1-3 type trade. So it would have been a good little decent. It would have been a good trade, but no, I was right here. My bad. I was right here. I'm sorry. So my stop loss was down here. So yeah, my stop loss was way wider than I should have anticipated trade. I should have just waited till it hit the zone and then took the trade. It would have been a 1-3, but it was a 1-1. End up being let me see what it ended up being. Yeah, so it ended up being a 1.6. So which wasn't too bad, you know what I'm saying? But I was looking for a 1-1 trade. I knew it was a counter trend trade due to the fact that we fell highs. So me closing out early was a major mistake on my end. But as you can see, it was close to hit my TP. I should have just let it rock out. Cause I got it to where my daily loss is 250, but I went $60 over, which is cool. And I'm about to show you the second trade that I took. So I did end up off camera though. I did end up taking this trade once we got close to here, but as you can see, I fumbled again. So as you can see, I basically went off the fair value gap instead of waiting until it hit my zone. So what I did was I took the trade. I got in on this break of a candle right here, and I did the same fuckery. So I got in on a break of candle right here, and my stop loss was here. So as you can see, the same wick. It almost wick. Hold on, if you can see it. All right, so boom, almost wicked me out with this candle right here. I end up closing again. So I closed my trade a little short or whatnot. Another one tick away. You know what I'm saying? I was going for I think on this trade I was aiming for a high, so I would end up losing this trade anyway. It ended up hitting a 1-2. But I was thinking I was aiming a little higher, because of the structure right here. But I was aiming a little higher, so it probably would have knocked me out. But I probably would have put my trade at break even once I got to a 1-2, which it did hit a 1-2. So I always go for like a 1-3 every time. So this would have been a good trade as well. But once again, I closed out early. I closed out my trade early, but I didn't know. Far as like I got everything set, which I'm about to go here and show y'all in the performance section, where I set everything. So my daily loss, I set it to like 250, but I think I need to change this. Once it hit 250, I think I just need to let it close me out. Once I just take 2 trades per day, you know what I'm saying, it automatically locked me out. As y'all can see, I got that set, and I got 8 trades per week. You know what I'm saying? So, cause that's like 4 days out of the week that I trade. So I'm just striving to be more disciplined, and my daily daily profit is just $1,200 a day a trade. You know what I'm saying? So I'm risking 250. But the way my entries are set up, my stop losses is not that big at all. So it is what it is. And as you can see, it would have been a good trade. Me personally, I just cut it short. So that's why I messed up at. That's where I know I need to work on next time. And next time, I'm just letting it hit my stop loss completely. If it's going to hit, it just hit. And just basically just sit on my hands, man. So that's my trade for the week. You know what I'm saying? So like y'all can see, my first trade was 164, which was in the previous video other than this video. And then this was my second trade for the day, which I lost 146. You know what I'm saying? So I should have cut my losses at $90. It would have been 250. $90 something, like $80. It'd have been 250, but I went over a little bit or whatnot, so it's all good. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I got it set now to where I can't go over. So basically, 2 trades. Like I said, I am gonna journal this trade or whatever, and just remind myself next time to just let it hit my TP or my stop loss, or once I get to a level, and if I'm trying to ride it to a certain high, a certain low, just move my stop loss and profit to like break even at a 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Or if it go past a 1 and 3, just put break even at 1 and 3. But other than that, yeah. So other than that, that was my trade for the day. No trade on Friday tomorrow, so I'm not trading tomorrow. So next week we should have. Next week should be a good day. You know what I mean? So next week should be a good week. You know what I'm saying? These next 4 days right here. So I do got a birthday coming up. Your boy right here. My birthday right here. So shout out to me. But other than that, man, that was my setup for today. You know what I'm saying? That's the recap of the L I took today. It was an unnecessary L. It would have been a W day if I wouldn't have took my own profit. You know what I'm saying? Closed out myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was a bad day. So it was a good day overall. Just put it that way. My setup was good. Trade was pretty decent. I just, you know what I'm saying? I closed out. You feel what I'm saying? So, that was on me. That was my fault. So next week we're not gonna have that. I'm gonna work on that. But yeah, that's it. Just a short little video recap of both of my trades, because my other video, the previous video that I just posted, did not show my second trade, and I showed y'all, and I was just basically just giving y'all a recap of my second trade that I took. You feel me? So that was the second trade, what I was aiming for. But I should have just stuck with my bias to look for sales, as I said it was gonna do. How do I reset this chart? Okay. I should have just stuck to my sales. You know what I'm saying? As I said, I thought it was gonna do. But that hour supply right here did not hold. It broke through it, and it ended up being a liquidity grab. But we do have a demand right here as well, and it did break structure, so we could be going back up. But I'm not gonna touch it no more. I'm out. As y'all can see, I can't trade no more. So see y'all next week, man. That was a recap, and your boy is out. See y'all. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Get my subscribers up. I love y'all. And I'm going to keep posting, bro. I got to keep holding myself accountable. So I'm about to keep posting, stay disciplined, stay consistent, bro. That goes for everybody else out there that's, struggling on this journey. But this still a breakthrough year for me, bro. We coming. Trust me, we coming, bro. But anyway, enough jibber jabbing. Let's get it. I'm out.